Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're enjoying your day. And I think I'm enjoying mine. Mine's been pretty good. I can't complain. So I think that what I'm going to do, let's see, where did I start? I finished with the cold water, huh? So I got my vent and I have my sanitary waste. So my cold water, yeah, I came up from the first floor. I'm in the second level. This is second level overall. So let's, so what we need to do is pipe my shower, my 1, 2 lavatories, 3 lavatories, 4 lavatories, another shower, and another second water closet. Okay, so let's get started. The cold water is on the right side, hot water is on the left side, always, usually, always, I shouldn't say usually, but always on the left side, and the cold water is on the right. Radio. Okay, so I think that this is the cold water. So let's make sure that we get a clean pipe type and a clean pipe system. And pipe type is PVC, and the system type is domestic cold water. So we are good in that department. Okay. I think that I'm out too far. I know I'm out too far. I'm going to take it back to right there. And let's get this guy, and let's go up in the ceiling space at 10'6". Let's make sure, because sometimes I forget what I'm doing. 10'6". Okay, 10'6". And because I'm looking at the storm drain and how it's gonna look in terms of the document if I print it, but it's not gonna show up because that's the sanitary type. Okay, that is another plot sheet, right? Sanitary waste is gonna be, that's on the first level. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want this one, right? See, the cold water is not going to show up here. I need to filter that out. Wow. Remove. So I'm going to remove and say okay to this. I'm going to okay. I need to bring that back. I just wanted to clear that out, and I need to add vent and my sanitary. So I'm gonna add. I think I've already have these somewhere. Yeah, this one. Can I control vent? Yeah. Okay. Good. So yes to that. And what about hot water and cold water? Hot water, cold water, hot water, cold water. Hot water, cold water. That's those. I wonder if I'm calling it that. Let's say okay to this and say okay to this. And go to my water plot file. And yeah, this is good. So looks like I'm going to be doing some filtering for today's lesson. So by default, I think Revit gives you these systems, but what we need to do, if we want to control, I guess I can control everything. I mean, all of the systems. Do I want to control this and this? Say okay and add. But I also want to bring in my cold water and my hot water. So I'm going to click on left click, right click, duplicate, and rename my cold water supply here. rename, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I'm going to rename, just call it DWC, plumbing, DWC, domestic cold water, in caps, 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 caps. Domestic cold water. Domestic cold water. And do my hot water return, hot water supply. Right click, duplicate, rename, again, domestic hot water, in all caps, domestic HW, domestic hot water. For now, let's just leave it like that. So I have 4 systems, and say okay. Wait a minute, let's go back and make sure that we have our parameters, other parameters. So my domestic cold water, and let's see what kind of categories I have. All pipes, 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 yes. Okay, that looks good. And we come over to system type, yes, equals domestic cold water, and system type equals domestic hot water. So that all looks good. I like that, I like that. So let's add those 2 systems. Highlight P, just in case. So some of us, for those of us who are lazy, I don't want to scroll if I don't have to. So now I say okay to those 2. Turn off my sanitary and my vent. I think I can move that up, right? Yeah. So I'll just move those 2 up. And say okay to those 2, and they did not go off, and I think I know why. There's a, I don't know what, why, I think I know why this is. Enable filter, so I turn these on, is that right? Wait a minute, turn these on, I think that's what I did. So turn my visibility off, visibility off, enable filter. Watch this. If I choose to turn off enable filter, but keep the visibility, my cold water is going to show because I don't have hot water yet. Watch this. Uh-oh. I was going to refresh, but that's not good. Let's do this. Let's go back. So visibility, the visibility for my plumbing system. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back and see what's going on. Edit. My vent system. That is PVC vent. That's right. And my plumbing is sanitary. That's correct. So I'm going to say okay. And enable filter is, there's no checks. Visibility is off. What if I do enable filter, visibility off? Let's see what happens. Oh my God. Okay. So enable filter, whatever works, man. Okay. So that works. So let's go back to waste and go into my filter dialog box. Enable filter, visibility, yes. Add to plumbing systems, which is hot water and cold water. Yes. Enable filter, visibility. Let's say no. I'm going to choose these 2 and see what happens. That didn't work. Go back. Enable filter. Turn those 2 off. That didn't work. Oh man. Let's go back. What is Revit doing to me? Why? So one works and the other one doesn't work. Let's see how I'm doing this. So for the sanitary vent and sanitary sewer, sanitary soil. So enable filter and then off. Let's see, I'm going to duplicate, enable filter. I can go up here because I'm resting my head and my chin and I don't feel like getting up right now. Visibility graphics, filter. So enable filter off. So they should go off. What happened? Something happened. I don't know what happened. That's the vent. That was the vent that went off. Oh, okay. I see. I'm gonna put the vent up here. Okay, so that vent stays on. Visibility off. Enable filter. Now we got it. Okay. So that's the plot file for a 1/4 inch yeah, that's not gonna look good when it gets ready to plot. I think I can come down some. I think. Right? Let's use the arrow key left and come down just a little bit. Yeah. Take it off of the sanitary. Just because. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. And the water looks good. So let's go back to the overall where we're seeing all of my systems. So now let's do this. And right click and go up 10'6", right? So we go 10 space 6. Let me check my notes. 10'6". Yeah, that looks good. Can we go over and I can tie into that guy. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Let's see. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. So next, let's get the, man, I don't like that that's over. I think I'm going to work in this 1/4 inch scale. Yeah, I like this is better. So cold water's on the right. Okay. Cold water is here. We go here. And I don't like to work in that type of environment either. I like these. Okay, we go here. We come out. Let's change this. Let's go here. Here. I keep changing on you, huh? Okay, that's fine. Do I go across? Yeah, let's go across. Come out just a little bit. And go up in the ceiling space at 10 space 6. Let's just do that. What size are these? 3/4 inch? Half. Let's change it to 3/4. What size is my? This should be 3/4 coming off of the shower. Yeah, okay. You know what? I think that I know it's gonna, the connection is a 1/2 inch or a 3/8. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at a 1/2, and it can, you know, I mean, depending on how you wanna mark it. Hot water's on the left, cold water's on the right. Come here, we come here. And we go 10 6, 10 space 6. Uh-oh. And we go up here. And we connect here. I'm going to change this guy to 3/4 inch. Okay. That looks good. And now we can extend 3/4 inch, or make one fitting. Do I go all the way? Well, it depends. I mean, you can the routing's depending on, however you want to do it. But I mean, you could go here, connect these two into this 3/4 inch, one 3/4 inch into this 3/4 inch. You still have another fitting that you're going to use, but only it's going to be a 2 inch. So if you're looking at costs, 3/4 inch fitting is less expensive than a 3/4 2 inch run, right? But anyway, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now let's do the two. I think that I'm gonna bring. Let me look at my notes here. Let me look at my notes. Okay. I think that what I can do is cold water is here. We come here. Let's see. Let's go back to the overall. Maybe it's not so congested anymore. You see how it picked up in this view, even though we're on another view. Kind of cool what Revit does, huh? Okay, so let's go over, and because a lot of times what we want to do to work in this view is when the contractor starts to hang the pipe, right? So I think it might be better if I'm in this view. Now that I got the soil out of the way, that's the hot water. This is the cold water, and we go here. And let's go up in the ceiling 10'6", and go over just about right there. Same thing for this guy. Left, right, here, same thing. And we go up, 10, space, 6. Let's do this. What is that, a half? That's fine. And another left, right. We know the cold water's on the right side. Always. I think I can go here. Just a little bit, yeah. And let's do this. And we can go 10'6" again. And I'm gonna overlap and come this way, because I think that we can get, these are halves, but they can be changed to a 3/4 inch. Okay, and I think that is the cold water. And again, do the same thing, 10'6", come out about right there. That looks, ooh, I was gonna say that looks good, but it didn't. It don't look good, huh? Maybe come out a little more. I don't know. I'm gonna, maybe there. And overlap. 10'6" again. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see. Let's go to a 3D view and see what's going on. Okay. Where are we? We are like this. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, everything looks good. We're just coming up in the ceiling space. Let's go back to overall plumbing. What is that, a 1.5 inch? 1.5 inch. Okay, that looks good. So I think that what I'm gonna do is make a T here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I'm going to make a T at this location. Yeah, okay. So we go here, and we can kind of rotate it around just to get our bearings. And I think this is the pipe. Erase. And go back to the overall and extend this guy. I like to do it like this. And modify, extend here, here, okay, here. What size is this? 2 inch? I think that's a 2 inch. I'm gonna go here, draw this pipe, and it should catch, but it's not catching. Here, here, and reduce. I think I can reduce this pipe to a 1 1/2. Reduce 1 1/2 pipe. Okay. Let's see. What have we got? I'm gonna guess it's 13. Oh man. Okay. So I think that I'm going to stop here and continue the next time. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.